What is it about an emotionally abusive relationship that keeps someone so incredibly tied to that relationship? Hello, I'm Dr. David Hawkins. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and I'm the director of the Marriage Recovery Center. And there is a phenomenon called trauma bonding. And trauma bonding is the incredibly powerful bond that an individual experiences when they are tied to another person, where there are incredible highs and incredible lows. You know, when it's good, it's so good, and when it's bad, it is so terribly bad. And in that kind of relationship with those incredible highs and incredible lows, it is theorized that the admixture, the mixture of the incredible highs and the incredible lows, creates an incredible bond. And so an individual finds themselves just literally tied to this other person. And it seems to be beyond explanation. They don't get it. How can I possibly stay with someone who is so hurtful? How can I stay with someone who is so terrible to me? I feel terrible. I'm dying one insult at a time. And yet I cannot walk away. What is going on? Well, it's very, very complicated, not to mention the fact that you may be married to such a person and you may have children with such a person. And so it is not so simple as just walking away. It's not so simple as just setting healthy boundaries. I think sometimes we make it sounds so simple. You ought to just leave. You ought to just set boundaries higher and higher. You ought to just intervene. You know, I'm guilty of giving simple counsel when the situation is so complex. So with trauma bonding, you are in a relationship with someone who you deeply care about and who at times seems to really care about you. At times they really may care about you. But at other times they are so incredibly hurtful. And then you ask yourself, how in the world can this person really care about me when they treat me so badly? And the answer is trauma bonding. Now, short of trauma bonding, I want to just also say that anybody who tells you, just leave, just divorce, just set boundaries, they really haven't been wrapped up in an abusive relationship. An abusive relationship is incredibly complex. If someone was hurtful to us every minute that we were with them, if they were bad to us every time we were in their presence, we would leave them. We would never have started the relationship in the first place. None of us are martyrs in that sense of the word. But it's not that simple. We do experience some caring from them. We do experience some love from them at times. And so emotionally abusive relationships are complex. It is not simple. Now, let me jump to what can be done. I mean, first of all, watching videos like these is helpful. It helps get a perspective. Okay, so there is a thing called trauma bonding. There is a relationship that I have with a person that my soul is tied to that person. I'm married to them. I care about them. I want to sustain this marriage. So it is not simple, and I'm not going to listen to simple counsel. What I am going to do, and what I want you to do, is I want you to learn as much as you can about emotionally abusive relationships and marriages. I want you to read what you can read. I want you to learn about it. I want you to get support so that you have a foundation. You know where true north is, so to speak. You know what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad. Clarity is desperately needed. Clarity, 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 clarity. We've got to get clear about the situation. When we're clear, we can then begin to make better decisions. So if you're in an emotionally abusive marriage, I want you to get support, and in that support, gain clarity, And then having gained that clarity, you can begin to set boundaries one small step at a time. You can manage what you can manage and let go of what you cannot manage. Ultimately, it may be that you end up engaging in an intervention, which I have spoken about in a different video. I would encourage you to look it up. Boundaries, Enabling, or Intervention is the title of one such video. But I'm happy to talk to you about what an intervention looks like when and if you're ready and prepared to take such action. In the meantime, know that God wants you to be healthy and whole. He wants that for you. So God does not ever delight in us being abused or harmed. So know that you're on a firm foundation when you say to me or others that you want a healthy relationship. All right, I am Dr. David Hawkins, and I'm happy to help you. You can seek out information from us at info@marriagerecoverycenter.com. All right, God bless.